Alright, I'm going to be brave and really test the Branson here. This crossing here is fine, it's packed down, but we're going to cross in that nasty stuff left of it. You can see here's another spot where I'm pretty sure they got stuck in here with the planter. Alright, so I'm going to set up a camera, and I'm going to go with a little bit of speed. But I'm gonna tell you, this stuff is soft and nasty. There's no telling how deep this is right here, or how deep I'll sink, I should say. Like I said, that's packed down nice. This is not. So I'm gonna rip through here with the Branson, with the bush hog on the back, and we'll see what happens. Okay, this is the best camera angle I got because that's all thick weeds there, so it's going to be coming across from right to left. Alright, Megatron, are you ready?
Bring it on, Kapper. Bring it on.
Alright, let's roll. Alright, I'm going to explain to you this first run now because it's easier, but you're going to see the tractor go in there and stop and go and stop and go. So I learned something valuable. What I was doing was I was pushing the rear differential lock. Most tractors that I've had, you just push it when you're going a slow speed and it engages it. But this one must have an electronic control, so when I was pushing the rear differential lock, the clutch was electronically disengaging and then it would automatically re-engage. So that was pretty advanced, and it's good for me to learn that now. So let's check it out. Alright guys, I don't baby my machines. I need to know their limitations, and I need to know when they'll work and how they're going to work. Let me show you this muck here. First of all, it stinks. Nasty. One indicator you can know you're going to hit a soft spot is when you start seeing that oily stuff in a low spot. That means it's soft. If it's firm ground like over there, you're just going to have clear water. If you got this oily stuff, you better be ready. So I'm not sure how far I sunk, but that first time when it was surging, I was like, what's going on? Is it out of power? Well, I was pushing the differential lock. So it must be electronically controlled. As I was engaging it and then disengaging it, it would stop the clutch, and then once it got engaged, then it would re-engage the clutch. So another learning experience on the Branson, the technology. That is really nice. Look at a slime pie. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, since I was just packing the camera up and I have to cross it one more time, I'm going to creep through it this time. Nice and really slow right through it. See what happens. Okay, you're not going to believe me, but them last 3 or 4 runs were in just one-wheel drive. I took the 4-wheel drive off, and I didn't lock the rear diff. In them last 3 or 4 runs, that's how I went through. So, actually, Kapper tested, Branson approved. Let's get some mud on the tires. This was a good afternoon of work. We got mud on the tires, and we got bush hogging on the screens. Success. Look at that thing. Wow. He got some mud on it, but here's the good news. We got high pressure water. All right, looking good. I got it all sprayed down. Axle's all clean, the underbody all sprayed. Just another thing I like about it is that tall clearance underneath. Just get down there on one knee, you can hit that whole underbody. The whole thing, get it nice and clean while it's before it hardens, and he is ready to go. One last thing of taking care of your machines. Every single time I bush hog, I take and I spray all of these coolers out. They're clean now because I just sprayed them, but they were all caked with weed dust, bush hog dust. So you spray them all every time, then it doesn't have time to harden, you know, and get wet and dry, and then it hardens. So shoot them down every time after you bush hog, and you're going to be a lot better off. Don't ask me how I know.